Where are we today? Philippines or Singapore?
We are in Singapore.
Singapore. Okay.
Alright, so the place is called Morganfields, and it sells steaks, ribs, and you know all the good stuff.
I'm already in love with the shape of you.
I've actually got one of the menu placemats thingies, and they've got like.
You stole it?
No.
Oh, you took a photo.
No, picture of their food and like of their ribs, and it's like really good. Is it the best ribs I've tasted? I've tasted pretty good ones. I've tasted compared to the Texas Joe's in Subic, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's number 10, but I wouldn't say it's number 5. Yeah, so this place Morganfields in VivoCity in Singapore. Yeah, so just a bit about the food. The food was pretty good. The food was good. Came out well. Busy place. You had to book. I went there with Nikki and her cousins and her family, and we ate.
No Martin?
I was there in spirit.
No, Martin wasn't there yet.
Yet.
Yeah, he came a couple of days after. And then so I got ribs, chips, and some coleslaw. And the ribs were nice.
How much were they?
I can't remember, but they were expensive. I think they're about 60 to 65. Man. Yeah, it was expensive.
Oh my.
They were nice. Quantity was good. I got the big ribs. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there was 9 ribs. It's a big rack. And we got chips and some coleslaw. Food was good. Everybody had their food. They got like a bit of everything. People got like nachos and everybody.
Oh my gosh, nachos.
And people got some steaks. Some had chicken, and it was good. It was good. To Marta, what do you like when you eat ribs? What is number 1 for you?
It's either the sauce that they put on or the amount of how well it's cooked.
So
you don't want it too dry, but you don't want it too raw, you know.
Yeah, no. From all right. So at the moment, the best ribs I've tasted is Texas Joe's, hands down, because they've got the right like you know how they baste it with like the sauce, like the barbecue, whatever. Yeah. So and they marinate it. They've got the right. I reckon it's the best. Like one tastes really good, and they have the best. And the meat is not. It's not. It's like it falls off the bone. Yeah. So. This one, it felt more. There wasn't much. There wasn't much.
Dry?
No, it wasn't dry. Quite dry, but it wasn't. It was more like. Wasn't like barbecuey. It was like sort of smoky. Does that make sense?
No. Okay.
No, because like you have the barbecue taste. It was more smoky and more. It didn't have like a lot of. Didn't feel like it had a lot of marinade on it. Like even though there was flavor, there was something about it. It just didn't have. Like it was nice. Like I would keep eating it. And I would eat it again, but I don't think it's like
worth
top.
that 60.
Yeah, look, for the price, I don't think it was worth the price. Actually, this is the first not bad review, but like
lower
only because I've had ribs before, and I've had ribs in like 4 or 5 different places, and this one was the first one. I was like willing to get it. Like I was like, oh yeah, this looks really good. I want to get some. But when I ate it, it was like, yeah, it was good. Would I eat it again? Probably, but it's not like Texas Joe's where I keep coming back.
How'd the other guys think about their food?
I think everybody liked their food. Look, they put it this way: they have nice food. I'm not saying that they don't have bad food. They have really nice food. Quite expensive though, but most food in Singapore is expensive when you go out. Depending on where you go, I'll share some next week. Look, the food was cooked well. The meat was cooked well. It was cooked all the way through. The meat came off the bone, so that's what you want. The flavor was nice, and the serving was big for the price. A bit expensive, but the serving was good. I think I had Sprite or Coke with that, and it was good. But it was a nice place. It was a nice place, easy to get to, very accessible, staff were friendly, and it was good.
So out of 16.
So food wise, I'll give it a 3 out of 4.
Yeah. 3.
And location, give it a 3 out of 4.
Yeah. 3. Only 3.
Look, for me it was easy to get to, but what happens if you live somewhere on the East Coast or far away? East
Coast, yep.
Like let's say you live further away, you know, or near the airport, something like you have to travel. For me, it was only since Nikki's place was only like 5 minutes away. We could just walk around the corner.
West Coast.
All right, we get it, Martin.
But what else was it? Look,
service.
Service, 4. 4. And then I got the, what was the next one?
10 so
Atmosphere. Atmosphere, give it a 4.
14 out of 16.
Alright, 14 out of 16. I don't really give. I think we should update our scale of scoring.
As in,
I think we should bring it to 5 because if I were to score like the food, I would give it like a 3 out of 5. You know what I mean? So it would be a bit more. You'll see a bigger difference. Is that something possible that we can do, Mr. Tungu?
You may do whatever you want.
All
It's
right.
your show.
who came
It's
up
your
with
time.
4? Who
It's
came up with
showtime.
4 though?
We came up with 4, but as of next week, the food is out of 5, locations out of 5, atmosphere is out of 5,
So we're changing it to 5 now.
everything's out of 5.
That means Clara has
Do
to
I
change
even have
everything.
a 5 sound?
You have to do one.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna have to do a 5 cent.
5.
Yeah, okay.
DJ Claro in the house.
All right.
Say.
So as only because
So we're out of 20 now. No more 16.
yes. So I want to be.
So sad.
I want to be giving a bit more of a critical review now on these places. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying I'm a top reviewer, but I want to be a bit more critical. And you know,
So sad.
I got to give him the right mark. You know, right.
Sorry for all the new
Sorry
restaurants
for
that
the
are
no.
gonna
If there's a new restaurant,
reviewed.
you're gonna get a good one. But all the
previous ones are lucky. They got off the hook.
Yeah, previous ones got off the hook. But guys, Morganfields, VivoCity, give it a try. But if I should say go, yes, try it out for one. Try it out for yourself. See
Yeah,
how
I
you
like
like.
it.
If you like steak, ribs, all that stuff, chicken, nachos, all that. If you like that type of food, go there and have it. It's a bit expensive, but it's definitely worth a try. Never say no to food. You know what I mean?
Never.
If you are in that mood, you should try that food.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, nice.
That's the way you do it.
I'm
So
just getting hungry.
I definitely suggest it. Yeah, the food for me, the food was good. Not exceptional compared to other ribs I tasted, but very well. Price is
I'm getting
okay.
hungry now. I want to have some ribs now.
Look, it was very tender and it was very juicy,
Okay.
and then the meat just falls off the bone. It's like it's been slow roasted for 14 hours.
Alright, calm down.
And yeah, so I'm just giving you places where I've been and I like it. This is a new place. I've never been there before, so
So what place was that again?
Morganfields, VivoCity, Singapore. Give it a go.
Give it a go, you little.
Don't be afraid to say no. And then yes, it was definitely a place to check out, guys. Do it and get on it. And
Get down on it
get
if you
down
want
on
to.
Own it. I don't know.
I ran out of rhymes.
Right out of rhymes, man.
Before we go,
You need a rhyme
I just wanna, give a farewell to
Martin.
number 16
Why is it so sad?
ratings. Because
Oh.
it's so sad. How did we start with 16 anyway?
I don't know. We just sort of started.
But seriously, guys, 20 now.
20
Starting
now, starting from next week. 20. So,
Sounds legitimate.
20.
20. Cool.
yeah. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's my review, and I've got a lot more. So I think I've got enough places for the next 6 months. I've got enough places to hopefully enough to last until I can come back and yeah.
The TRIPh Podcast.
TRIPH.
The Travel Reviews in the Philippines podcast. Listen at the TRI.ph. The TRI.ph.